It's hot out here, man. Really, really hot. Sweating. I think it's. Let's see how hot it is. 94. Not sure if it's because of my old phone. I have an iPhone 11, but my internet has been really bad. Like, it doesn't. I could have full bars and nothing loads. So I gotta get a new phone, honestly. So anyways, today's video is about the hardest lesson that I've learned at 24. I wish I knew this at 18. Okay, when I was 18, I was coming off of high school. I didn't know what to do. If I remember correctly, I think I just did it 1 semester or 2 semesters of college. I went into college to get an associate's degree for education. I wanted to be, back in the day, I wanted to become a Spanish teacher. And so I did just 1 year of that. And then I was like, nah, this is not for me. Basically already 19 or like 19 and a half-ish. All I did was work. My stepdad had a company, a construction company or remodeling company. And so I worked with him for like a year and a half. And then it was just construction, hard labor. Hold on 1 second. You know, I don't see myself doing this for a long, long time. First of all, it's really hard labor. It's really hard labor, construction. And mind you, I'm like 19, 20, and I don't see myself doing that for the next 20, 30 years. So I just wanted to do it. I just didn't want to study, honestly. Didn't want to go to college. Next thing you know, May just happened, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to turn 20. So there you go, yeah, the 19 and a half, and I was about to turn 20 in June. June 12th is my birthday, so it was May. And so, yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm about to turn 20, and I need to do something. I need to act into, I have to like get some direction, you know? I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back to college because I believe I can do so much more. But I need to, if I go back, I need to go back to study something that I truly am passionate about, right? And something that I enjoy, which is filmmaking. So I went back into college to get a certificate. I was like, you know what, I've been doing this whole videography, camera thing, cinematography, whatever you want to call it, for like 6 years now. So I only need a certificate because I want to do freelancing. What I'm doing right now is just telling my story. I'm sorry if I'm yapping, and just hear me out, okay? I was like, dude, ain't no way I'm starting over at 20. And then I know some of my friends were already at universities, already transferring from the community college to a university, and I'm like, I'm back into a community college, starting over. So I definitely felt like I was behind for a certain time. I got my certificate, and then I was like, you know what? It's just 1 more year. Might as well get an associate's degree, and I did that. So it took me from 20 to 22, just 2 years to get my associate's degree in filmmaking. Now I'm 24, so that was 2 years ago. And what I'm about to share is that I was 18 when I just waited for things to happen, waited for things to go a certain way, and waited for the opportunities to come to me. And now that I'm 24, I realized that nobody's gonna save you, bro. Like, nobody's gonna save you. Facts. And I'm trying to be as transparent and honest as I can here, because this is the advice that I would have loved to have when I was 18. It's just the fact that whenever you turn 18, all the future decisions are up to you. You know, that's the whole point of being an adult. And so right now, one of my goals is to build my personal brand online, on Instagram, YouTube, and it's been going well, right? And I really, truly love what I'm doing right now, and I see the growth, and I love the direction that I'm going towards. But what I want to say is that you don't know, or you can't move forwards to the thing that you want to go to if you don't step into that direction, right? Obviously, that goes without saying. And I think the thing is, whenever I got my certificate in associate's degree, I was like, I would have never had an associate's degree if I didn't go back into college. And I'm a huge believer that from today, the age that you are, you need to keep learning. You need to keep learning until the day that you die, every single day. And so I'm a huge believer in that. And by doing the things that you might think that they're not best for you, they might open better opportunities and more doors in the future, especially when you're networking. For filmmaking, I think networking plays a huge part. And so going back into college, one of the main things that I wanted to do, which was to network and to have these creatives or like-minded people that I can just, contact, and we have something that we both enjoy. Anyways, what I'm trying to say for that segment is that stop waiting to feel ready, or stop waiting to be ready, because you're never going to be ready, to be honest. And quite frankly, it's forever going to be like that. Because to me, I was waiting for the right opportunity, the right person, the right job, that one viral video, and that's never going to happen, right? Well, it might happen, but not the way that you're expecting for it to happen, if that makes any sense. Because now from 18 to 24, it's already been 6 years. 6 years. Don't wait for life to happen, because it's not, it doesn't work like that. Nobody's gonna come and save you. Nobody's gonna give you your dreams to your hands. Nobody's gonna say, hey, right this way. Nobody is going to give you the correct tools that you need in order to succeed. A video that I saw the other day that said, stop trying to figure yourself out. You need to learn to build yourself. The way you learn how to build yourself is by doing something, right? Which is just a step by step, little by little. And then you start to figure out where you want to go and who you are, right? I want to tie in the whole college segment to what I'm about to say. The reason that I brought it up was because you need to build the life that you want to build, what your true purpose is, and nobody tells you that. You need to figure it out, because I truly don't want anybody to tell me this is your purpose, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you should do. No, this is my purpose, and this is what I want to do, this is what I want to accomplish, and so on and so forth. So at 24, I feel like I still don't have life figured out. Obviously, I still have a 9-to-5 job, and I'm doing these videos and creating my personal brand on the side after work. I'm still trying to build my business, I'm still saving money, and I'm still trying to build a life where I have more freedom. See, the whole big difference between I was 18 to 24 is that I stopped waiting and I stopped caring, quite frankly, about the things. If, what if they say this, or what are they gonna think about me, or look at this guy, look at what he's doing, he's not making any sense at all. Honestly, it is what it is. I know what I'm doing and I know what I like. But I also stopped asking myself, when will life begin? And started asking myself, okay, what can I build today? How can I move forward to my goal every single day? Just 1% better every single day. That way I can just, start seeing that momentum, and it's gonna pay dividends at the end, right? Because the more effort that you put into something, obviously it needs to work, right? Where it's little by little, it should look like a graph like that, just going upwards. If you put constant effort, good quality videos, there's no way that's gonna go like that. So if you're 18, if you're 20, if you're 30, or even 40, I hope this video helps out. Just know that nobody's coming to save you, and that's okay. That's okay, because that means that your future is in your hands, okay? You get to build it one step at a time. Just think about building blocks, all right? A lot of people think about the end goal and just think, okay, I need to get from here to there, but they don't really think about the journey. So not to be over dramatic or, just keep yapping here, but just keep that in mind. Just the 1% better, and that let's think about 10 blocks, and the 10th block is the goal, but you need to figure out block 1, block 2, block 3, and so on and so forth. So start with working with block 1. That's it for this video. I'm still figuring it out, and hope you can follow along my journey, and we'll figure this out together. Until the next one.